What's going on, guys? It's your boy GB back with another video, and I'm here with
Ismael Hernandez, one of the co-founders of Toyitos Mini Bites.
one of the brothers of Toyitos Mini
Yes,
Bites.
sir.
Great. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with this. Tell me a little bit more about yourself and the business you run.
Well, like I mentioned, my name is Ismael Hernandez, 27 years old. Something about myself, well, coming from growing up in East Oakland, working regular jobs, living a normal life. 2 years later, in 2022, I had to go through something pretty crazy, unbelievable. Fast forward, like a couple months later, the idea happened. My brother told me, yo, what do you think about selling mini pancakes in the Bay Area?
Mm.
And at first, I laughed. I was like, no way, someone's gonna buy mini pancakes, bro. And fast forward today, here we are. And, for those that know, shows a big part of us. Um, it ain't just pancakes, it ain't just treats, it's a big story behind it.
Mm. So let's talk about what you brought up about in 2022, correct?
Yes, sir.
If you don't, if you can discuss that, what do you think was the dramatic part that happened during that time that made you really, what would you describe that as?
I'll say a big tribulation. Not to get in details, but
Uh-huh.
something very crazy. It made me isolate from literally the entire world, even
Mm.
from my own kids,
Oh, really?
even from my own self. It was very, very hard. All I could say is now, fast forward today, I understand and I understood why it had to happen.
Mm.
It brought me a lot of blessings, a lot of lessons. It was a huge blessing in disguise. It also took a lot of people out of my life
Okay.
that I'm really glad it did happen.
So, for somebody who doesn't know who you guys are, how would you describe yourself?
Super funny, not serious. Everybody says I have a big resting face. Someone that's pretty talkative, someone that you could really catch a vibe with.
Uh-huh.
And honestly, like on the first conversation, you'll instantly like connect.
Let's talk about what you guys do, as in far as like the services you guys provide and the food.
So what we do, we sell, mini pancakes. We also sell, it's just basically all treats, no food. We
Uh-huh.
got like fresas con crema, our famous chocomil estilo Mexico, comes in a little bolsita.
Mm.
You got your milkshakes, and right now our famous drinks, the hot chocolate.
Yeah.
So it's all basically all sweets, related. Um, we crave for a snack easily. Everybody says let's go to Toyitos. A little bit of everything. Nothing too crazy. Not a lot of stuff on our menu,
Yeah.
but pretty tasty too.
Very tasty food. Okay, and now let's bring it down to when you guys created this business. When was it?
It started in 2023. We have it on our shirts, our little
Uh-huh.
working shirts, East 2023.
Okay.
Well, at first, a little background story. My brother was the one that started it at first.
Oh, okay.
I
Caesar.
was, yeah, I was in a whole different dimension. I had a lot of vices. I was
Uh-huh.
drinking out a lot. Every
Okay.
every every weekend, I was at a nightclub, and
Nightclub, man.
you do a lot of things that you're not proud of. But as you grow older,
Uh-huh.
you gotta realize you gotta mature and start by the smallest things, by like forgiving yourself.
Yeah.
And I remember my brother would always tell me Ish, because everybody calls me Ish,
Uh-huh.
for short for Ishmael. My
Uh-huh.
brother was like, Ish, what do you think about this? Like, come on, let's do it. Honestly, like it went through one ear and it left through the other. I would see him pick up the tent while it was raining. I was getting in my car, all dressed up, ready for hit the nightclub, come back pretty
No,
wasted, wasting my whole
man.
entire
Poor
check.
Caesar.
Yeah, man. And then, one day, when I was leaving, he called me. He was like, let me talk to you real quick. And that is when it snapped. He was like, let me tell you something real quick. What do you gain from this? And I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, you're going to go out and drink, waste all your money.
Yeah.
You got two kids waiting for you at home. Like,
Nah.
are you gonna be their dad? Or are you gonna let someone else like take the role up for you? And that
Wow.
moment, I felt like it hit to my core, man. Like
Uh-huh.
to my core. And he was like, you either do something for yourself, because ain't nobody gonna save you. Ain't nobody's gonna save you, bro. And in
Uh-huh.
that moment, I still left, which is crazy. I still left.
you were like,
Yeah, yeah, but but it hit me. I ain't sure, but it definitely hit me to my core, bro.
man.
And the next day, I was like, let's do it. And that same day, bro, like a light switch. I stopped drinking, stopped going out, and I flicked it. I was like, yeah, this is I'm gonna focus on this.
So, so what I get from that is that your brother Caesar had a lot of impact, and then you taking the business to more seriously.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Honestly, like my brother, like those that don't know, like, yeah, it's the Toyitos and everything, but behind it, it's just me and my brother, man. Like, being honest with you, I don't know where I would have been if it wasn't because of my brother.
oh,
And I'm the big brother, mind you. I'm the older brother.
so Caesar is a little big brother.
The little big brother, man. And honestly, like that's the only man in this world that I can say that's my best friend, bro. The only person I actually trust my entire life with my kids, with everything. And honestly, like he did make a big impact on me. And I
Yeah,
also, throughout the the procession of trying to be different,
yeah.
I also realized a lot of abilities that I had in me. I matured more in this business, because at the end of the
Mm,
day, we're chasing the same dream.
yeah.
Not work a 9 to 5 job and actually do something we're both passionate about.
Mm-hmm. How how do you think, let's say from where you started in the business of, that you at first you knocked it down, you were like, what do I look like making mini pancakes
Hmm.
outside of East Oakland,
Yeah,
especially here in this street. I feel like everybody can see you guys. Like,
yeah.
so let's backtrack to that. When you started that, did you have any expectations to the result, or how was the
Bro,
beginning? Talk to me more about the beginning, the results.
I did not expect it. Where we at today, bro? Again, like I did not expect it. Me and my brother, we had one thing, bro. If we only make $300 a night, that was our little saying. If we only
Uh,
had 10 clients that will come here and there,
yeah,
we'll be happy with it, bro. There were some days that we opened back then. We will invest like $150, but just to pick up like ice cream, fruit, strawberry, all that stuff.
yeah.
That same night, bro, we were sitting outside for like from 6 p.m. all the way to midnight. Only made $30, bro. Lost profit. We're very demotivated, bro. Honestly, we're very demotivated. But we still, for some reason, we were just like trusting in God that it was gonna pop up. And fast forward today, bro, I look at all the support, all the people that come out from all over, honestly, all over the Bay.
Yeah,
It's just a blessing, man. And honestly, the results we have today, being honest with you, I was not expecting that.
yeah,
I was not expecting that, man. And I feel like it also had to do a lot with maturing as a person because a lot of people say, that's if God wants.
yeah.
If God wants, it's gonna happen. But a lot of people look at it wrong. God wants it to happen. You just gotta put in the work. You gotta work in yourself,
Yeah.
and you gotta make sure you're ready so He could give you the blessing. Because a lot of people want the blessing, but they're not ready for it, man. Like me,
Mm.
look past. If I would have had this blessing with the mentality I had back then,
It would have been a waste.
it would have been a waste, bro. This business would not stand. Honestly, like together, because me and my brother like started this together, bro. And being real with you, if I don't have my brother, because I haven't experienced it, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I just can't do it. And and we always be like it's a backbone. Like we're each other's backbone in this business, bro. Like
Mm.
I need him as much as he needs me to be here. And when he's not here, when he's running late, I'm already like stressing. Or where's my brother at? Like I need people to be here. So at the end
Yeah.
of the day, it really impacts
Hold on.
how we both move around this.
Let's talk about how the saying I see you express a lot about your brother,
Hmm.
and this gratitude that you have towards your brother. And I think that's really powerful. How you can express yourself about your brother in that way, especially when it comes to your relationship with him, and also the business.
Hmm.
When it comes to the business, I know there's a saying that they say never do business with your friends, or never do business with family. What do you think that has shown you now that you're in business with your brother?
Man, we proved that statement wrong, bro. We proved it wrong that you could do business with family. Right? I can't say friends because right now the only business I have is with my brother. You
Yeah.
could do it, bro. Honestly, like I always said, me and my brother had the same mentality. When we started this business, we had to create a different type of bond, a different type of relationship.
Mm.
We took an oath too. We told them, bro, if this business ever pops up, let's promise that money ain't ever gonna change us.
Mm.
Mind you, we were barely maybe even $100 a night, but we did
Uh-huh.
promise ourselves if we ever make a lot of money, bro, ain't money
Uh-huh.
gonna change us, bro. We're gonna stay
Oh
humble.
man.
We're gonna make an impact, and we're gonna be the first brothers that are gonna make a huge impact in Oakland, bro.
Wow.
And that's how it started, bro. And the reason why I say that, bro, because in 2022 when the year ended,
Uh-huh.
me and him went outside, And you know, on the New Year's, they had gunshots blew off and everything. I
Yeah.
was pissed at the world, bro. We were both mad. And he told me right there, bro, I promise 2023 Christmas is going to be different. And then when we
Mm.
started the business, bro, like when we
Wow.
started working together, that's when our relationship started. I always tell him, like I'm telling you, this has to be a boundary within each other. A
Yeah.
lot of people say, no, I can't work with family because they always want to see you more or they want more than you. Nope, me and my brother had the same mentality. You can't run a business with two different mindsets. You have to be chasing the same goal, the same thing, same outcomes. No, not trying to snake one another. And if
Yeah.
so, you don't like something, be upfront with it. If you think you're doing something wrong, be open to, growth. What's the
Yeah.
thing? What's it called?
Critical thinking.
No, 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 no.
What?
How do you say it? What's the word for it? Called constructive criticism.
Oh, there
There
it
you go.
is.
That's the word.
Okay.
So like if I'm doing something wrong, he comes at me, I don't get mad. Yeah, you could get mad, but at the end of the day, don't forget when someone tells you something that gets you mad, it's because they care about you. A
Mm.
lot of people say, nah, he doesn't want me to do better. No, if someone really in your life is trying to like tell you something, you get upset, that's good that you get upset. But the fact that they're going out of their way and telling you something is because they care about you. And even me and him, bro, we had fights around this business. Don't think it was all love and hugs, bro. We fought, we argued, almost physically fought. And as time passed by, we told each other, if I come in a bad mood, because we have bad days, bro. It's not all sunshine and
Yeah.
rainbows. I always tell him, like, respectfully, hey, bro, look, if you're in a bad mood, or he tells me, if you're in a bad mood, keep that shit outside. We got to have a lot of people. We're going to get blessings. We can't have this bad energy.
Yeah.
And you had a bad day, suck it up, swallow it. No one cares, bro. Just keep working, bro.
Uh huh.
Simple. And that's how
Okay.
we managed to make it work, bro.
Mm.
And if it wasn't because of the same mentality, a lot of people on Instagram and TikTok know me and my brother just purchased our first trailer. We did not finance one
Mm.
single dollar. We did it all with our hard
Wow.
work, bro. And that's how we know we proved it wrong that you could work with family if you guys have the same mindset. If you guys
Yeah.
don't have the same mindset, bro, that's automatically a red flag. Simple. Just don't do business with them. Simple. Don't try to
Uh,
force to do business.
Yeah. So you mentioned that this earlier you mentioned that this business is built on what?
On love, anger, and a lot
Anger
of passion, bro.
and a lot of
Yeah.
passion. Love, anger,
And
and
don't
a lot of
forget the
passion.
best thing was God, bro.
Nah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Honestly, why those feelings, bro? Anger,
Uh huh.
because I'm telling you, me and my brother, 2022, man, that was the most horrible thing that we could have been through.
Uh huh.
And that anger built us to be like, man, f this, bro. We had $0 to our bank account. We had nothing under our names. We weren't nobody, bro. It was just a bunch of two goofballs just wasting their times, just doing nothing, bro. And why a lot of love? Cause man, we took care of this business like it was a baby, bro. I
Mm.
remember we had nothing, bro. It's just making $30, just sitting down in the rain, you know. I see everything, all the equipment. It was just like, bro, it comes from very humble beginnings, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, very humble beginnings, and that's why I say it comes with a lot of love because we always dreamed about. I see our line, bro, past our gate. A lot of cars around the block, just trying to like talk to us and try our things.
Yeah.
We always dreamed that, bro, and that's why I take care of it so much. I don't like nobody disturbing my peace when it comes to our business because it took a lot of sweat and tears to get where we are today, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Um, I saw that you right now mentioned all those aspects and emotions that you had building this business. What do you think has been one of the you mentioned God. I want to touch base on that
Yeah.
right now in a bit too. But let's talk about the other emotions. Was there many times that you felt like you wanted to quit?
Yeah, bro, 100%.
And then share a story of when you felt that way and
Bro,
how close you were.
I'll show you guys a quick story. There's some days that I wanted to quit, bro. And some days even recently, like let's just say last week.
No way.
Last week on a Wednesday, bro. I'm
Uh-huh.
like, sometimes it's all like I said, I have my bad days. I work a lot, have my kids, got my girl waiting for me at home,
Yeah.
and I'm over here working, barely saw them, literally
Uh-huh.
changed. And I'm like, man, fuck, I don't want to be here, man. Like I'm tired. I just want to spend time with them.
Yeah.
And man, sometimes I just want to quit. Even when we started, worse, bro, worse. But I always said this: motivation is not gonna get you, bro. It's consistency over motivation. Because was I motivated 100% of the time during the come up? No, bro. I
No.
was demotivated with everything I was going through 80% of the time. But I had the consistency, and I
Yeah.
was like, I'm gonna make it happen because I'm gonna make it happen. And it's gonna work because it's gonna make it work.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I kept it going, bro. There's a story. What can I say? Last week, I got off of work at like around 4:30. Got home. The traffic 5:30. I ate. I was on the freeway. I had to be here at 6:30. Got here at 6:20.
Yeah.
Literally, I was tired. I was standing up for from 8 to 4, and then I had to stand another 5 more hours. I got home at midnight that day, bro. I questioned myself, like, damn, is this really worth it?
Yeah.
But the thing that kicks back, bro, it's just like all these smiles I put on people's faces, all these thank you so much, all these blessings I receive. I'm like, man, it's worth it. It's worth it. And that's the thing that keeps me going. That like brings me back into my little circle. Like I gotta keep pushing. I'm making an impact, not just by selling pancakes. You'll be surprised, man.
Yeah.
Like we make a huge impact behind these little pancakes. A lot of people come talk to us. A lot of people share the stories. They get really personal with us. And the
Mm.
fact that they have the confidence to be like that with me and my brother, that's how I know we're making a huge impact.
Yeah. Let's talk about the customer relationships and how your customers have been part of this community that you guys have been building. Can you share the best piece of advice you received from a client or a customer?
Yeah.
And when did you how did that make you feel running
So,
this
when
business?
we started this business, me and my brother, first of all, like we never started chasing the dollar. Of course, money is needed, but
Yeah.
me and my brother's dream always wanted to be someone very impactful. Two brothers impacting other siblings or individuals' life.
Yeah.
And it all started. I told my brother, "Yo, why do we want clients? Look, a
Yeah.
client could come by today and go to their place, and they'll leave you, bro. Because that's how it works. That's how business is. But if you make a relationship with them, bro, like you become their friends, you make a relationship showing like we appreciate all the love they
Mm.
show to us, bro. They're gonna keep coming back. And
Yeah.
it's not even that, bro. It's like now I see them, they even laugh. Like you remember our names. They even get surprised. I remember their names, like the smile I see on them.
Yeah.
Like I be at the store, at the gym. Sometimes they give me discounts. They be like, "Yo, it's one of the brothers or Toyitos." It's just like,
Yeah.
damn, man. That's how I know. Like they're more than clients, bro. Because
Yeah.
honestly, without them, bro, I don't take all the praise. All the praise goes to God, and all the
Uh-huh.
work goes to Him.
Yeah.
But all of this hard work, yeah, I put some hard work. But if it wasn't because each and every single person that comes out and support, me and
Yeah.
my brother will not be here. We will not be here. So trust me, like it gets really personal when it comes to them. Like I really love all my clients.
And and I think you bring up a good point when you talk about your clients in that way, because I think that's what has been really successful for you two, your brother and yourself in this business. That you guys have been able to lay a great foundation, being yourselves in the sense of like you guys are understanding that these people come not just for your pancakes. These people come because they love to talk to you guys.
Yeah,
You guys are the people that bring these people together. Like they come and they're you're not just like I often go to businesses where businesses say, how can I help you today? What do you want? And then you're like, whoa, like, well, no, there's no personality there. There's like, it's just transactional,
yeah,
transactional. Like, just come and buy the product and get out.
that's true, bro.
And I think what you bring up is what a lot of businesses lack, where they just focus too much on the transactional,
Hmm.
that they don't understand that sometimes the transactional doesn't need to be currency. It can be a smile, a handshake, or like, hey, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. Like, ¿cómo están?
Hmm.
Remembering their names.
Yeah.
That's a big one too.
Yeah, bro. Every time they come here, they don't be like, "Let me get this, let me get this." It was like, "Yo, what's up, guys? How you doing? How you been?" And the same thing. It's reciprocal, bro. Like when I see a client, I know their faces. I'm like, "How you doing today?" And they get this look in their face, like, "Damn, like, of course, we're here because we need the money." But
Yeah.
when you see their face when you ask them, "How's it going?" or you remember the name, or "How's your kids?" Because you remember who they bring. There's this change in their face, like, damn, like these guys really care about me.
Yeah, yeah.
Because sadly, bro, where we're from, like, I'm not gonna say Oakland is all bad, but everybody's looking out for their own, bro.
Oh, of
Well,
course.
nowadays you gotta look out for your own, but there's still some people that care for everybody else, and I care about everybody else, bro. Especially all the people that support us.
Yeah.
Long story short, we have clients that have gotten very personal with us, bro, showing loss of family members, brothers getting murdered, bro. And reading those is just like it breaks me, bro, because I'm like, damn, I never thought me and my brother were gonna make a huge impact,
Yeah.
and that's how I noticed, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna say because I sell it, but when we make our stuff, like it's pretty good. But now I understand they don't just come for the stuff, bro. They come to conversate with us to see what's new. Honestly, like they've been behind us. Hey, how's the trailer going? How's this?
Uh,
That's how you know, bro. They're not just here for the stuff, bro. The fact that
Yeah.
they're asking, how's this, how's that,
Uh-huh.
or where's this, even on TikTok, brother, because we also do live on TikTok. They're like, hey, how's everybody going? Like, how's everybody doing? There's more, bro. There's more. And the fact that we do lives on TikTok and everybody's just there watching us, mind you, people from all over the world, they can't even purchase. Just the fact that they stick, bro, and to watch our lives for the entire night, that's how I know we're doing a huge impact. Not just behind some desserts, bro,
Yeah.
which is unbelievable sometimes.
Let's talk about TikTok.
Uh huh.
How has the TikTok experience changed your way of viewing the social media?
Man, first of all, man, shout out my TikTok family. I love my TikTok family. You know, funny story. Me and my brother, we were barely on TikTok. Like, we didn't use it like that. We were using more Instagram. We were at 800 followers about 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Fast forward today, bro, we're 2,000 followers away from 20,000. And honestly, it 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 made a huge impact on me, bro. Like at
Mm.
first, don't get me wrong, it does fall into a routine that I come here, I work, I serve, work here, I serve, and it gets boring sometimes, bro. Being honest with you, but
Yeah.
the reason why TikTok changed my life, bro, is just I get to interact with a whole different group of people. I'm making the
Mm.
pancakes. Now there's something like now it's now I'm like a lot of people are watching me now. It's like I look forward to it, you know. It's not just me and my brother and my cousin when it's empty. Now if it's empty,
Oh
I'm
my
talking with a lot of
god.
people, you know.
It's
It's
like
like
you're somebody like
yeah,
hundreds of people are watching you
yeah.
or what whoever is
So
on
when
the
business is slow, I'm chilling,
uh,
bro. I'm like conversating with my TikTok family. Back then, it was just like, bro, like what now? Like
and those you're like seeing if clients come or don't come, you
I'm,
already got clients
yeah,
watching
I'm
looking
talking
at
to
you.
them exactly.
That's really interesting. And bringing back the that aspect, I remember the first time I seen you guys on TikTok. My two nieces, Juliana and Yelena,
Uh
and if they watch this, they always watch your guys' stuff,
huh. Uh huh.
and they're like, "Oh, I see that they're doing this and doing that, different trends, and like como like with the
Uh
chocomiles,
huh.
the pancakes," and I was like, "Wait a minute, they're on TikTok?" And I went, I was like, "Bro, they really are on TikTok," and I was like, that was really smart because going back to what you just said is like it's a different way of connecting.
Yeah,
Like
100%.
you people from home can see you, and then do you think a lot of those people come from that the TikTok? Do they come here and be like, oh, I saw you on TikTok, and
Yeah, bro. Like you say, touching bases on that when you say I saw you on TikTok, bro. Like it's a whole different thing. Like it's very hard, bro. Cause like I said, me and my brother were like, man, if I had a dream, I wish we could make a huge impact. You know,
yeah,
be known around the city, be known for this, be known for
uh
that.
huh,
And bro, ever since this business, bro, I mean, I'm not used to it yet.
yeah,
But sometimes it brings me like a little bit of anxiety, you know, because people stare at me, they don't want to say hi, or the people like, hey, it's the pancake guy, or what's up, Toyitos, or one of the brothers. A lot of people say the brothers, you know, and at the end of the day, bro, it's just like it's all new, bro. It's all new to me.
uh huh,
It's all new to me. Some people see me and be like, hey, you're getting famous on TikTok, and I don't even want to give up that vibe, you know, like I don't do it for fame or anything. I just want to be known as like if these two guys were minding their business and they literally woke up and from one day to another they decided to do something different and
yeah,
impact people, so we could do, you know, like share some influence.
mm,
But yeah, TikTok really play a big role in my life, bro, especially now. And it also puts a big, not pressure, but it also, you know, gives me a good way to how to always keep myself in check, you know? Because at the end of the
mm,
day, I want to show people that where I come from, like I mentioned, I had a lot of vices, man, from
yeah,
drinking to going to nightclubs, doing a lot of things, bro. And some things that I'm not very proud of, but like I said, the only person that can change you is God, you know. And
yeah.
I also have a big following that looks up to me too. Now maybe not everybody looks up to me, but maybe they take a little bit of what's it called, hope or some type of, I don't know, man, like influence that they could switch their life around.
They look at you as a example that you can turn your life around,
Exactly.
that you
So
can put in the work
yeah,
and
so
really
TikTok
completely
did
change.
really turn it around for me, bro.
Uh huh. Let's talk about let's talk about your relationship with God. Let's talk
Man,
about how you incorporate God into your business, because I know a lot of people, and I respect this perspective. A lot of people do not like to talk about God or their faith when it comes to their success in their business. But I know that you've been able to completely discern that and really like talk about that.
Hmm.
You mind sharing a little bit of what
Yeah,
that means to
for
you?
sure, bro. You know, to first of all, like to not get it confused out there, a lot of people think um, just because you follow God, you know, Jesus, you're perfect. You know, you're perfect. You got
Yeah.
oh, you're perfect. I'm not perfect, man. Being honest
Uh-huh.
with y'all, like I'm not perfect. And for a lot of people that are gonna be seeing this, like I said, man, you can't erase your past. You can't erase who you were, but you
Yeah.
could definitely change that. You know, and God changed me, bro. God changed me, honestly. I was someone that I'm telling you, bro. I was just an angry person, man.
Yeah.
And I still got my, my battles here and there, bro. But my relationship with God, bro, like I said, whatever I feel, I tell him. Whatever I got going on, I tell him. I'm not perfect, man, but to everybody out there, you don't need to be perfect to be following God. Like all you gotta
Bro.
do is take it one step at a time. Because at the end of the day, bro, like
Man.
it's all God, bro. Like best believe if you don't believe in God, I best believe you were in the hospital and you're like you got 1% of living. Who are you gonna cry out to, bro? What do they say every time? God, please help me.
God, please help me.
God, please
Yeah.
help me. So trust me, you don't have to be in the deathbed to be calling God, man. If you're healthy, nice, and have everything in your life, just call out God now. And God has changed me so much, bro. In this business, especially, bro. I'm able to like share some hope what He's done to me. And being honest with you, bro, like I don't like really like I said, I'm working on a lot of stuff on myself. I
Yeah.
always mention in my lives when I talk about God, I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
A lot of people that may know me or not, they be like, "Oh, y'all should have seen what he was doing. Oh, y'all should have seen this, or y'all should have seen that." Like I
Uh-huh.
said, man, God is the only person that could judge you, man, and God is the only person that could change you. Anybody else, bro, is so good to judge, bro. They ain't paying your rent, they ain't paying nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And
Yeah.
as long, like I said, everything I do, bro, I always put God first. My business, me and my brother pray before we open, and we pray live on our
Yeah.
TikTok when we close, bro.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, like I said, got this whole messed around. Like I said,
And
we live in Oakland, bro. A lot of
uh-huh.
people, there's still good people around, you know.
Yeah.
And for me, a lot of, and especially now, like I said, where we at today, if it wasn't because of God, bro, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
So I take my relationship, like I said, personally in the way that I also got to be mindful of what I'm doing,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, I'm representing Him.
Mm.
And everything I mentioned, bro, like I said, it's all praises to Him, bro. Like my
Yeah.
brother mentions, I'm just a vessel, bro. I'm just a vessel of Him.
And that's I think that's genuine for you to say because right before I came to this interview, I do the same thing but in my way. I'm a
Yeah,
barber, I cut hair. But even getting this yes for you guys to collab in this, it was like really great news for me, but everything I do, I also incorporate God in it. I
right.
do a prayer like, "Hey God, if you want me to do with this collab with this person, let it happen. If not, then I won't even question it. Move to the next."
100%. Yeah.
So I think that's really good what you said too, that you don't have to be this perfect person to follow God
Yeah,
and
that's it.
have this relationship with Jesus. You need to just understand that you have things that you're not good at. You have weaknesses, but
Hmm.
you have to be able to acknowledge them and say, I still need more of you.
We all need Jesus, man. And honestly, bro, as time passes by, bro, being honest with you, a lot of people has hurt me, bro. A lot.
Yeah.
And like I said, God's the only one that can change the heart, bro. Like He says in His Word, He could change that stone of heart and make it into a flesh one, bro. And like I said, everything grows smoothly, bro, when you start to forgive yourself and start to forgive others.
Yeah.
That's when God really hands out His blessing. And yeah, bro, like I said, all I can say about Him, bro, is like everything works perfectly with God. Let me tell you why. Because before all of this,
Yeah.
yeah, I was going to church here and there, but I walked away a lot, like pretty far, bro. And
Yeah.
I saw my life was really bad, bro. Like really bad. No money, nothing, just vices. And when I started like incorporating God little by little, I noticed there was a huge change in my life. Look where I'm at today, bro.
Yeah.
So if I told myself if I wouldn't picked up God, maybe this wouldn't even existed.
No.
Being honest with you,
No.
and
Because
I know it
God
would.
God
Yeah,
likes to see if you're responsible enough to take care of the things he's gonna bless
yeah.
you
Just
with.
like I mentioned last time, bro.
Yeah.
God has the blessing for you, and if you haven't received this, because you ain't ready, bro. If I
You're
would have
not
received
ready.
this big blessing when it comes to like money, the pop, mind you, the reputation, with the mentality I had it back then, bro. What I shared with you, you think it would have done me good?
No, at
Mm,
all.
it would have rotted me, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm
So
telling you, bro.
and let's talk about more of that. I feel like a lot of people I think God gives people their blessings when they're ready, but I also think that some people get their blessings ahead of
Yeah.
their understanding. So to show them how they don't even need that to start off first because
Hmm.
they're chasing the wrong things.
Exactly.
So to somebody who's looking at this video right now and consistently comes to shop here at here with you guys and is thinking of opening up a business, maybe it could be something related to this or maybe something completely different.
Hmm.
What's one piece of advice that you think you could share with them that you wish you would have known when you first started the business?
Man, being honest with you, bro, like I said, put God first. Whatever you're gonna do,
Uh huh.
and just do it, bro. Just pull the trigger, bro. My brother will share his part, but he was telling me all the little carts, everything. He had it in the Amazon cart for 3 weeks, bro. 3 weeks. And I wish I would have started with him. So just do it. Just do it and have consistency over motivation, bro. And
And
I'm going to tell
see,
you something. Don't let, how do you say, el que dirán? Because I had that, bro. I didn't want to be seen to be selling mini pancakes.
so Caesar was
Uh,
them, but you
uh,
were like, nah,
nah, man, that's
Caesar.
too much, you know? But, man, all I can tell you, screw what people got to say, man. That's all you
Oh
got.
my
As long as you got
god.
someone that has with you, bro, screw what everybody got to say, bro. And the thing a lot about this, bro, the reason
Uh
why I didn't, I could give a big advice to someone.
huh.
Don't let who you are now
Uh huh.
stop you for what you want to be, because that's what I did. Because I was someone that was drinking, I had a bad reputation, I had a bad this, and that hold me back to be seen to be seen selling pancakes and be like, hey, look, it's the guy that was at the club selling pancakes. You see what I mean? So you don't need to change to flip your life around. Like you said, a lot of
Uh
people get their blessings right when they're going through something very difficult. Some
yeah.
people get it when they're 100% sane, they get their
Uh huh.
blessing.
Uh huh.
At the same thing, bro, you have the choice, you have the will, free will, like God said,
Uh huh.
to do whatever you want. You either destroy your blessing or keep your blessing and make it blossom, you know?
What has been the greatest sacrifice running this business?
Bro, my kids, bro, and my girl at home, bro. My family, bro. That's been my biggest sacrifice, bro.
Man.
I also, like I said, I run a business with my mom. We do
Uh
house cleaning.
uh
My kids, bro, it's just like,
if
it's hard, man.
if you can give a message to your wife and your kids for them to
Uh-huh.
hear about all this work and dedication that you're putting into this brand, the business, and what's yet to come, what do you think you want to sh- what do you think you want to show for? What do you think you want them to understand of all this that you're doing?
That it's all for them, you know? That that it's all for them. The nights that I'm not home, and you know, it gets me emotional, bro, because
Yeah.
my kids are little, bro. My son's 3
Yeah.
and my daughter's 6. And sometimes I'm gone for like 16 hours, bro, in a day.
Mhm.
And I see them asleep and I come home and they're asleep.
Yeah.
And, you know, and same with my girl. Like, I don't see her, bro. Like, I see her very rare. And like I always tell them, man, you know, when they're watching it, when they see this video, at the end of the day, it's all for them. You know, everything I do is for them. I'm not a people pleaser, and a lot of men can understand this. I'd rather work everything, do all the hustle, but they don't got to worry about anything. And they could enjoy my fruits of my hard work. That
Wow.
pleases me. Like, if I was to have $1 million right now, the thing that's gonna put smiles on my faces is seeing the smiles that they're spending it, because they deserve it. Because I
Wow.
may be putting the sacrifice, but the ones that are also doing the sacrifice is my daughter, my girl, and my son. Because
Wow.
one, they're not seeing daddy. Daddy's not brushing their teeth. Daddy's not helping them with homework. My girl needs help at home. She's keeping the house clean. She's keeping the home. And I'm over here like hustling, you know, breaking my back and everything. At the end of the day, they're also putting a big sacrifice. So that's the also thing that keeps me going, you know.
Yeah.
And maybe let's say one day, let's say this video, I see it 10 years from now and everything changes, you know. You're on a different level. We're on a different level. I'm gonna look back into it like, see, it was worth it. Because there's some days, bro, that I want to quit and I'd rather be home than
Yeah.
be here. But at the end of
Wow.
the day, I gotta tell God, you know, give me the strength. Look at my kids, look at my girl, and they play a big role in my life, bro. And some days, like I'm telling you, I come home I show a lot of happiness here, but when I come home and I see everybody asleep,
Yeah.
it's that not emptiness, but it's just like, is it worth it? Is it gonna
Mm.
be worth it? And
Mm.
maybe I'm seeing all these blessings, you know, the influence I'm impacting, getting recognized just how I wanted. But at the end of the day, it's like, but my kids. And everybody says, yes, family is first. But let me switch this up. Family is first, bro. The kids, all my kids know is that daddy, they haven't seen daddy for 16 hours.
Yeah.
But when they're older, bro, who do you think needs them more? your kids need you more now or when they're older?
When they're older.
When they're older, man.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, everybody wants to put family first. Yes, family is first. But if you don't chase their dreams, bro, and you don't go fight for them, who's gonna do it, bro?
And I think it's important for you to be that example so they can go to daddy when they
Exactly,
need any
man.
advice from business,
Ex-
any financial advices too. And
exactly, bro. So at the end of the day, yes, family is first, but ain't nobody gonna save my family, man. It's
oh
gonna
my
be me, bro.
God.
Ain't nobody gonna save.
Ain't
So I rather
nobody's gonna save
sacrifice,
my
yeah.
family.
So I gotta sacrifice my temporary pleasure
Yeah.
for long term pleasure and fulfillment, bro.
Mm.
And I know it's gonna pay off. That when my kids are older and be like, Dad, how come you gotta go to work? Cause man, I don't know. I had to cry a lot, had to stress a lot, but I know it's gonna be worth it, man. So shout out them that they always. Sometimes I come pretty moody at home after 18, 16-hour shifts, and shout out them. Shout out my son, my girl, my daughter. Um, it's all for them, man. It's all for them.
I know you mentioned that when you guys both started, Caesar and you started this business, you see it looks like Caesar was the one, with the shopping cart and Amazon and like, getting the things in motion. And it was a little you were like right behind, like saying,
I,
okay,
I was
okay,
I was way behind, bro. I heard him saying, "Hey, bro, I want to start this." I'm like, "Do what you gotta do, bro. I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm out
Let
to
me know
go."
how that
Yeah,
works out.
exactly, bro.
So
Exactly.
I know pretty much you guys can both say you guys inspire both each other
Yeah,
to
bro.
like continually be part of this business and like grow it.
Yeah. So
But
we'll make.
then
Uh-huh.
but then give me one person that has inspired you and they probably don't even know.
My dad, bro. My dad.
There it is.
Honestly, look, me and my dad may not have like the best relationship. I love my dad, but
Yeah.
something I saw about my dad is that, and that's the thing I carried. I always say, well, you don't like dispatch, and what you like keep.
Yeah.
As I grew older. Something I remember is my dad was tired. I knew my dad was exhausted. I knew he was sleeping. I knew at one point he was broke. But no matter how he felt, he still got up,
And
and
got
because he
things
had to
done.
feed us, he had to get things done. So that's the person that inspired me. That I realized I could wake up sad tomorrow, bro. I could wake up angry. I could wake up aching. I gotta get up and fulfill my duty, bro. So my dad plays also a big. He doesn't even know it probably,
I know. This is
but
probably the first time he's gonna know it.
yeah.
You
So
hear it.
he plays a big role in my life.
Sister, no, you're gonna watch this. Show that to your dad.
But yeah, man.
Um, okay, so let's talk about to the clients that haven't had the chance to come and have Toyitos mini bites or any of the chocomiles, the delicious chocolate abuelita right now.
Yeah.
Talk about that chocolate abuelita. Like you posted that, you guys posted that, and all of a sudden it became like this trend. Everybody's like, "Oh, chocolate abuelita with marshmallows
Yeah.
and ice cream in the top." How has that been?
Bro, so me and my brother were recording a video, It was like I posted. That night we posted it, we went to sleep. It had 150 likes. The next morning we woke up, it was at 4,000. And I'm like, yo, like, do you think like it's gonna be a hit? And then 5 hours later, it was at 15,000, bro. The next day, that next day on Wednesday,
Uh-huh.
bro, the line was insane, bro. There was no parking around the 9/8. For people that are 9/8,
Yeah.
they know it's just two-way streets. There's no parking. You can't park here.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
everything was blocked, bro.
Mm.
We were kind of nervous because, it's catching a lot of attention. But the
Yeah.
funny thing is that even CHP be pulling up, the firefighters be pulling up. So
I seen that.
We even got the support from
Like the
the
local,
local
like,
authorities, local
yeah.
help. So, like I said, if you bring a big vibe to the people,
Uh-huh.
they're gonna give you the same positive vibe, bro. Same positive vibe. So, like I said, that chocolate, y'all gotta come try it out. Trust me, like
I mean,
it's
I'm gonna
different.
grab one. I'm gonna
Yeah,
grab
for
one
sure,
soon to
bro.
watch. To the audience, to the fellow Toyitos member club, if there's something you could share of the gratitude that you have towards everybody who desires to come and spend their hard-earned money to you in your business, what is one thing you would like to share with them,
Yeah,
up close and personal?
what I'm gonna share is thank you guys. Like it means a lot. Like you guys have no idea. It means a lot. And when we reached several milestones, like 5,000 followers, we gave a brand new PS5. We gave a lot of pancakes for free. We wanted everybody to enjoy that giveaway that we discounted $3 off our menu for those that are new followers. So right now that we're almost at 10,000, we're gonna do something big for y'all.
Okay.
So thank you guys for everything. Honestly, if it wasn't because of you guys, we wouldn't be here. We did put the hard work, but you guys also showed all the support. And without you guys' support, me and my brother would not be where we at. And like I said, it's not just your money you're spending. I'm also getting to know each and every single one of you that have the will to open up a relationship. And like I said, God bless each and every single one of you. And like honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. And it's all love.
Since you guys are both in business and you and your brother
Yeah.
are the founders of this business, how would you say your relationship with your brother has changed?
It changed dramatically, man. Me and my brother, yeah, we were cool,
Uh-huh.
Had a cool relationship, playing video games, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But like I mentioned earlier, we went through something together at the same time,
Yeah.
And when I looked around, I had no friends. I thought I had friends, but I had no friends, man.
Yeah.
Everybody I thought I was my friend, they was just a bunch of snakes, bro. And
Yeah.
when I turned around and I looked around, and my brother was doing the same thing, we just looked at each other, bro, and realized that all we had was each other.
Yeah.
And ever since then, bro, like he shared me his pain, I shared him his pain. He didn't know who I was. Because, yeah, you know your brother, but the question is, do you really know your brother? Do you know what he's been through? Do you know what he's going on? Do you know what are his dreams? Because people be like, oh, yeah, my brother, we cool.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't even know their own brother, bro, or sister, or
They
family
don't.
member. And throughout this business, bro, like, that's someone, like, I trust with my life, bro. I trust with my kids, bro. In this business, bro, like, we don't have to question each other. Hey, yo, like, I spent this. Like, you know what you're doing, bro. If it's for the good, it's for the good. If you need to detach something, boom,
Wow.
no questions asked. That's why this business, bro, has boomed up so good and so evenly because I'm not worried that he's gonna snake me. He's not worried that I'm gonna snake him. It's
Yeah.
just like, bro, whatever you do, you do.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's something very big, then we both like think about it,
Yeah.
But simple decisions, like let's say buying a new equipment. Yo, you have the vision I can't see. Let's do it. Like when this business started, fresas con crema, bro, and the chocolate covered strawberries,
Uh-huh.
it was my idea. I was like, bro, what you think? Chocolate covered strawberries or fresas con crema? Bro, but the pancakes. And he was like, you know what? Do it, bro. If you have a vision I can't see, do it. Boom, fresas con crema hit, bro. And then chocolate covers hit. First pancakes, then he started with the chocomil. And then boom, the chocomiles
Jesus.
are a big thing. And then I told him about the milkshake. I was like, yo, that machine can make chocomil. Why won't we bring milkshakes? He was like, milkshakes, bro? I was like, bro, milkshake. He was like, I can't see what you mean, but do it, bro. Boom. And then that's the thing. We shared ideas. We didn't question each other, bro. We were people. We develop an ability that all we want is action, bro. Let's not just say, oh, let's talk. Nah,
No.
let's do it. Just do it. Same thing, bro.
Execution.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. And this is the thing that me and my brother, like you said, what's something that changed between us? Like right now, when I mentioned we bought our trailer,
Yeah.
100% cash, bro. And trailers ain't expensive. Me and my brother, when we signed that paper, we looked at each other, bro. All I saw in his eye, I know there was doubt, cause he saw my eyes. I'm like, I don't know how we gonna pull this off, bro. When we shook that dealer man's hand, we walked out. We had like I'm just gonna say this. We had like 16K
Uh-huh.
cash. That's all the money we had.
16K,
We dropped it.
bro.
We were broke, bro. And I told my brother, what did we do? What did we do? And then we grabbed each other's hand, we hugged it out. I was like, you know what, bro? I don't know how we gonna do it, but we gonna make it happen. And
God.
boom, bro.
God will provide.
Boom. And God did provide, and God put the clients, God put the opportunities, and there we are, bro. Now we have a grand opening February 2026, bro.
Can't wait for that one too.
So-
That's what I want to talk to you guys when you guys are together.
Yeah, so that's a perfect example, bro. You could do business with family, bro. If you guys have the will to sacrifice and have the same mentality. If they don't overstress yourself. Just cut them off. Come on, simple. They're just a family member, not a business partner. Plain and simple.
Let's say Caesar is not here, right?
Yeah.
What message would you like to give to Caesar?
Man, I love you, bro. And honestly, like, when it comes to my brother, that's like a soft spot, bro. I love you, and I would not be where I'm at today if you also played a big role in my life, and I'm always going to be grateful for that.
Anything else you want to add? Maybe client-wise? Maybe.
No, if you guys haven't checked us out, we're located in 1259 98th Avenue in Oakland. And for those that are commenting on TikTok, it says safe, it's safe. Everywhere you go, don't think because of the neighborhood it's not safe. Anywhere you go, something could happen. Just be cautious, you know. Before you leave your house, put your life with God and just come check it out. You
Yeah.
might take a good
And it's worth
experience.
it. It's worth it.
But don't forget, everything's good in the hood.
There we
All
go.
the good stuff is in the hood, and you know that.
Yeah, you gotta,
Yeah, it's
you
true,
gotta go
bro.
to the battlefield to get something
Yeah,
good.
it's like they say, them tacos be when the deeper they're in the hood, the better they're better, bro.
Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Cesar. Um, one of the co-founders of Toyitos Mini Bites, and one of the second brothers.
Okay, let's talk about the YouTube Mini Bites. We have your brother right now that shared his perspective on the business and how much you guys have grown in your success. How do you feel about the business?
Man, I feel it's something. I guess I could say that I am like shocked.
Uh huh.
Something I never. I won't say never imagined, but something I used to pray about,
Uh huh.
and seeing it unfold is it's a bit mind blowing. It leaves me no words sometimes. You know, just seeing how it was a. I guess you could say a delayed. I guess you could say delayed satisfaction. I think that's what it's called, or a delayed blessing,
Yeah.
and just seeing the fruits of it in the like now compared to where it started.
Yeah.
Um, I sometimes I have no words. I just stay there and I'm just amazed, honestly.
Mm. And going back to what your brother had mentioned earlier, how much he's also in shock that this has been like really of a big blessing for you guys, this impact, and how far you guys have grown in such a short amount of time. Um, what is an insight that you think took to kind of get to the position you are today? Like, what do you think was one of the main qualities you had to have in order to get stuff done?
Faith. I think faith has to do a lot. I was reading a book. Um, I forgot the name of the book, but I think it's Think and Grow Rich.
Mm.
I think that's the name of the book, and
Yeah,
it
yeah.
talks about the law of attraction. And basically, in short terms, what the law of attraction is technically faith.
Wow.
And you know, and it also has to do with faith, but first part faith, and also I think second biggest part would be marketing.
Yeah.
Any type of business needs marketing all the time, because even especially now with social media going on, I believe every business has to have at least some sort of social media to have exposure,
Yeah.
to reach other people, because there's people that give up on the first month, 2 months.
Yeah.
But we look at Oakland, or at least California, there gotta be at least more than 1 million people.
Uh-huh.
So there's more than 1 million people that don't know about your hustle, and it's up to you. It's up to you to expose it out there. You know.
Okay. So I know you brought it in faith right now, just like your brother. I think it's really important that you guys shed a lot of light to God, how you guys do, and Jesus. I must say, I was in a TikTok live once,
Mm-hmm.
and you guys were doing it here, and I think you did prayer,
Yeah.
and I think that was really powerful because you don't get to see businesses do that
Oh,
with their clients.
oh no, not at all.
So, like, can you share more of that experience and what made you just be open to that?
Yeah. I believe. Well, me and my brother are both Christians. We gave
Yeah.
our life to Christ about 8 or 9 years ago, around
Yeah.
there. I was in high school about that time. Um, it's a difference between. I tell people a lot, especially those who don't know about him.
Uh-huh.
I guess my quick testimony is that I had a traumatic life experience when I was a kid
Yeah.
that it led to depression, anxiety, so all those things.
Yeah.
And to the point of like end up like suiciding myself.
Yeah.
But it was one day that the Lord encountered me on a church.
Yeah.
I was Catholic. I was Jehovah's Witness. I was all those.
Yeah.
But none of that ever like had a change in my life until the
Yeah.
day I stepped into a Christian church. Mind
Uh-huh.
you, I was a young guy.
Yeah.
A young guy really wants to just to go out. But I was looking for something else,
Yeah.
something to heal the inner side of myself.
Uh-huh.
And the Lord called me, you know. And I've said this before so many times. I could lose everything in my life. I could lose my brother. I could lose even this business. Honestly, everything.
Yeah.
But as long as I have him in my life, I have everything. Without him, I'm nothing. And I believe that there's other people out there that are not just only looking for, money or whatever it is. I mean, we see billionaires, millionaires. They're not satisfied with what they have, and they
Yeah.
always try to fill that void with things that lead to destruction.
Yeah.
And that void that they want to fill in, God can only fill that.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be selfish of me to not share the good news to those that don't know about him. You know,
God.
obviously, we could have a debate about any other type of religion or whatever it is, but I think people mistake Christianity wrong.
Uh-huh.
Uh, I guess you could say I guess, a form of religion, but I see it very different.
Yeah.
I see a relationship with God, and once you start realizing that's your relationship and not a religion,
Yeah.
um, everything changes.
Uh-huh.
Because I mean, man, you're talking about the. I always say this in the lives too, man. You're talking to the creator of life.
Yeah.
You're talking to the big man. You know, and he always had my back.
Yeah.
Like within him, I have everything, and I know there's more people out there that are in need of life, hope, peace, and they can't find that anywhere. Money can't buy that,
No,
but
absolutely not.
you can only find that through him.
So I think that lays out a good point that even right now with the success that you guys have with this business, I feel like you have everything because you have God
Mm-hmm.
and you have that relationship with God.
Yeah, hundred
And
percent.
I think that's one of the main things that many entrepreneurs don't lack. And that's not to throw anybody under the bus or never sit here and be judgmental towards other people,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that's you saying I'm humble enough to admit that you're the King of Kings,
Yeah.
and I place my life and my business in your hands.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So now that you mentioned that about the business and everything and your faith, how much of it has played in your success. Your brother mentioned how I mentioned to your brother the difference between people like to say that a business never runs well with like family. You guys are both brother related,
Mm.
and you guys have been doing it in a good way with the business. What have you think has been a good key on you guys having your relationship even much stronger and better? And when it comes to money and the financial aspect, how do you guys keep yourself like on your 10 feet, on your 10 toes?
I don't know. My brother mentioned this, but yeah, I know. Hopefully you don't get get canceled for this, but something that helped me let closer to my brother, and I'm pretty sure most people know about him. It's somebody that I honestly look up to. Obviously,
Uh-huh.
he doesn't know me, but like it's somebody that inspired me. It's always been Andrew Tate. The fact that he
Mm.
has a connection with his brother, a brotherhood.
Uh-huh.
The fact that he has a business with his brother. He does everything with his brother.
Yeah.
And when you have two men aligned with the same morals and principles, the same goals,
Yeah.
uh, you have a powerful team. It's something that nobody can break. It's like, I guess you could say, like a chain. Like it's stuck together. As long as they're together, it won't break.
Yeah. Wow.
And I learned a lot through those two men. They show how to brace masculinity, how to
Mm.
stay 10 toes on your morals and beliefs, to not snake anyone, to put God first,
Yeah.
and anything else, But that's what helped us, and I've always believed in my brother. We were so close together. We were so close. Before we weren't, but we both had to hit rock bottom to get to that point.
Yeah.
And I think that's what led it to have, who controls the money, oh, if he needs to buy this, go get him. I trust him. I trust him.
Yeah.
Because I had people in our lives doubt my brother so much
Yeah.
that I regardless of what people said about him, like I saw something in him that nobody saw.
Mhm.
And I've always felt like he had a bigger calling. And I kept that trust with him. I kept that faith within him. I believed in him. And that's how we are right now.
Man. So it looks like this business runs completely on two brothers that are willing to go to war with each other for each other.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
100%.
What else do you want to share when it comes to your clients?
Um we honestly we honor them. We appreciate them for even coming and support. Especially even now, how everything everything is going up in price and everything. But the fact that people come here and just support, it doesn't even have to be about buying, but just simply just saying a hi or reposting or liking a picture from social media, liking a video or sharing it by voice. Hey,
Yeah.
you should try this spot. That goes a long way. And honestly, without them, we wouldn't be here. And we love each and everybody. We try to remember their names. I'm pretty sure my brother said that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not about a client. It's always trying to make a friendship out of it. And I would honestly recommend that to every other business. Don't just chase after the money. Don't go after that. Because if you do that, that's when things go down. I think you should make a relationship with your client. Don't just see it as a client. you know, or if they keep coming back, it wouldn't hurt to just give them something for free.
Yeah.
You won't go bankrupt. You're like, it just shows appreciation, kindness,
Yeah.
and for your loyalty, for them just coming here and like I said, it doesn't have to be about buying a product or whatever, but just simply just liking, reposting, that goes a long way.
Yeah.
Just honestly grateful for everybody.
Um, I know you mentioned that just the appreciation for the clients, and I think you guys have done a good job with that. But one thing your brother mentioned was that it looks like you were the one that was so strong about starting this mini pancake business.
Hmm.
What got that in your heart to do that?
Oh man. um Hopefully my brother's okay with me sharing this, but
Mm-hmm.
when I was still in high school and college,
Yeah.
I always thought that the older brother would, lead the family to a better place, or, I guess trying to make it out the hood.
Yeah.
So I expected him to do that. Obviously, everything's a blessing now. He has a kid, but when I was in college, I remember when I was in college, he had a kid,
Yeah.
and I remember having the whole stress fall on my back. I felt like,
Mm.
okay, now I have to be the man of the house. Like I have to now like take my family out of the hood.
Yeah.
And then in that same year, um, everything went rock bottom. I had the landlord was asking for the house. This is a new place we're living at now, but the landlord was asking for the house, and
Uh huh. Sorry.
no, you're good. The landlord was asking for the house. My relationship that I was, left me. And one thing I'm gonna share really quick,
Uh huh.
the the relationship I was with, I was asking the mom,
Uh huh.
and this is where like I was mad at the world. I told her one question. I called her sister,
Uh
and
huh.
I told her sister like I'm so stressed because my brother has a baby, and then like
Yeah.
I feel like I'm lost. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have to take my family out of here.
Yeah.
And I remember one thing she told me that always stood in my mind, and she said,
Abrimos a las 6. Sí.
and they said, and she, you're good. And then she said they gotta figure it out.
Oh wow.
And when she said that, I got mad. I got mad at the world. I got mad at everybody. I remember just going inside my room. I was bawling my eyes out. My whole room was a mess.
Yeah.
And I remember just looking in the mirror, and I told her, like, I'm gonna make it happen, regardless of everything. Like, I'm gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be big one. That's what I told myself. And I remember just shedding a tear, like watching the mirror, and
Man.
that's what caused everything, honestly.
Mm. So then, what I get from that is that this business was fueled in anger, just how your brother has said it, anger, and what was the other one?
Um,
Anger, love, and passion.
yeah,
There it off. Because el anger of wanting to be better, wanting to
yes,
overcome all those obstacles. I think, that's a great testimony because it shows that you wanted to be better in life. You didn't know what you had to do, but you took that gamble. And I think it's important that you kind of embody that you showed your older brother that it's time for us to risk and take risks on ourselves
hmm
and actually make something happen. So let's talk about more of that in the sense of the success that you guys have now. Now that you have laid out all the actions and you have done them and you've gotten these results, what do you feel?
and I feel, I wouldn't say, I don't know. It feels emotional, honestly, because I remember just like I said, I was in my room, you know, I was like full of anger, rage, and just sitting there, looking at myself in the mirror, like promising myself that, I guess you could say, I was like, everybody's gonna pay.
Yeah.
But that revenge wasn't like a physical thing. It's more like everybody's gonna see what they lost,
Mm,
and it's crazy. It goes more deeper. It's like seeing everything how it is now. I just thank God, because in the end, they all those late nights sleep. All those late nights, early mornings, uh, not being able to go out with friends. Managing my money, or even using my 9 to 5 to support my 5 to 9. So it was crazy, man.
wow.
It goes a lot more. I had a lot of people that doubted. Even my own coworkers doubted. They told me that it was gonna be 1 year, and then it was gonna all gonna fail.
That's what
um,
they told you.
yeah, that's what they told me. It was a lady, and I was here to hurt. But it's all about like you said. It's all about the risk. I remember sharing my business cards at my job. I was working on a burger joint, handing out my business cards and seeing, the customers throw my business card away. Yeah, bro, at 6.
Hey, best mini bites in town. Check them out. Check them out.
Like I said, I remember seeing people throw my business cards away in the trash because I was doing pickup window there.
Oh man.
And something I would say, my manager was definitely a big help to me too. He was like a mentor.
Uh huh.
He was like, I think he was running a business as like a teenager, so he knew a lot. So shout out to him. Those wanna go support him. His smokehouse by Berkeley Telegraph.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, my manager's he's been a huge help. And
Wow.
he's helped me a lot during the process.
Um, what do you think is a great piece of advice you've ever gotten when you saw the success of the business?
Um, it'll be definitely finance. Learning how to manage money. I think that's been the biggest
Mm.
advice. Definitely
Yeah.
learning how to, I guess, don't overstimulate yourself when it comes to money,
Yeah.
because you could get it. Obviously, you could get it, but you could lose it very quick if you're not
Mm.
financially, I guess, educated.
Yeah.
Um, if we're being honest, your business could fall very quick. Just because you have money, it shouldn't mean you should spend it. It's
Yeah.
all about investing back,
Yeah.
and you will definitely not see fruits for at least a year or two. It's always in the long term that you see the fruits. And that's
Wow.
definitely been an advice for sure.
What about when it comes to expanding the business? Your brother mentioned that you guys have the truck coming in. I want to talk to you guys both when you guys are both together more in depth with it. But
Mhm.
even that commitment when you guys did that, that you guys were gonna purchase a big purchase that way. How did it make you feel when you guys like closed off the deal?
It was nerve wracking, bro. Mind you, because we didn't finance it at all. It was all cash.
Oh man.
And man, I mean, we both looked at each other. We were just open, I believe. Yeah, we were open Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays only.
Mm.
So it was only 3 days that we were open, I believe, at that time. And I mean, we had to do some sacrifices.
Yeah.
That's when I believe I left my job. Oh, that's when I got fired. Sorry. Supposedly I got
Oh
fired. They
my
told me.
God.
Supposedly. And the next week they called me back to go back in. And I told my brother, we got to go all in. We both agreed. And then we started opening Mondays and Thursdays, late at night. So it was a good thing because it was pushing us to do more. So
Yeah.
we had something chasing us. So, to take risks. So we had to open more days, and then, we needed more money. So we started opening in the mornings.
Yeah.
So we decided, let's go on the coffee.
Uh-huh.
Let's open Tuesdays and Fridays as well. The days we close for the pancakes, let's keep opening up. And, open up there and make a few more extra money and then able to cover it. And then, by the grace of God, it's fully paid off
Wow.
within a year. Yeah, around there. I think less.
What? Man. So it looks like you guys are fueled by each other's brotherhood. If you could say anything to your brother right now, what would you say to him in
I,
this journey in your business?
um, I love you, bro. I believe in you. Even if everybody's against you, I'll always be by your side. And always put God first. Even if the day the Lord calls me in an early age, just keep going forward, you know, and keep chasing the dream that we both had as a kid. That's
Wow.
about it.
Damn. Caesar, you're a deep poet. You feel deep, huh?
Heck yeah, man.
Okay, and finalize if you could say anything to the clients, your customers, your loyal customers that come and shop here, what would you want to say to them, or anybody who hasn't tried this place, or the people that keep coming? What would you like to say to them?
Man, we love you guys. Thank you for all the support. Um, Please come by. Like my brother said, if it's in the hood, it gotta be good. So definitely don't be scared. Mind you, everywhere you go, there's always gonna be, some, I guess you say, times that may not be safe, but always come with a friend. But thank you guys for always supporting us. Like I said, it doesn't have to be you guys buying, just simply, word by word or liking a post. It means a lot to us. And thank you for all the love, all the support. Put God first, and please come by and as well. If you think you don't have enough to get something, don't worry. We're not gonna go bankrupt because of that. We got you. We know how it felt going to the liquor store with only like $2, and not being able to afford a bag of chips. So you're good. We're understanding. Um, and yeah, we got you. Thank you
Got you. Hey,
guys.
pero no vayan a abusar, eh.
There you
Van a
go.
venir a decir que no tienen nada y sí tienen. Hey, come on, support your local businesses. They have invested so much time and energy to get things done. And I think
100%.
business to business, I respect you guys. And I really want to say that because I think a lot of people think that you guys have it so easy and look at the success, les va bien, les va mal, whatever. But I think all that goes over a lot of people's head, but this is much more than what it looks like. It's like a lot of work that you guys don't talk about, you know?
It's the untold story.
So let's close off this video. So thank you guys for being part of this collaboration, that you guys gave me an insight into your guys as people, your business. And honestly, I can only say that I'm really, really, really proud of you guys. Not just only as people, because you guys are really mature in mind as well, emotionally intelligent, but also in the business wise. And I think we need more people like that, especially Latino, Mexican, like brown owned businesses. I feel like that's where we want to scale on that too. And my closing question would be, where do you see Toyitos Mini Bites in the next 5 years?
Jeez. Well, for those that don't know, when we started this business, we wanted to introduce the espresso, the coffee. We wanted a little coffee shop. We wanted a different type of coffee shop compared to everywhere you see that sells mini pancakes. But we were nervous, we were skeptical about it. But as you guys know, if you guys follow our journey, we now started bringing espresso just Tuesdays and Fridays. So in the next 5 years, maybe sooner, our goal is to finally have a local spot here in the Bay Area.
Yeah, same thing as my brother. I think one of our major goals would either be definitely having a spot by the piers. I think that'll be dope. And as well, I think our top would be just a local shop. Expanding. We have a lot of people from San Jose, from Richmond, and all over the Bay. So I'll try to have shops in every one of those locations would be honest.
And I know February is a big month, because you guys are gonna have your grand opening of the trailer.
Yeah.
What can they expect until then?
Just brave yourselves. I promise, guys, we got a place. It's gonna be 100% confirmed. It's gonna be a lot of parking. No more struggling to park. There's gonna be a lot of parking. We're gonna have our own little setup, little tables, because I know a lot of you guys like chilling here and eating. We love it. We don't mind. Please eat around us here. We love seeing you guys enjoy our pancakes and our product. But we'll have tables, more things. Little, I'm not gonna say it, but it's gonna have a little home style kind of plate. It's gonna be something very different. So stay tuned. How you're gonna be able to dine in or outside, how you want to call it. So just brace yourselves. That's all I can say. February 2026.
Great.
And I think the last thing, would be crepes will be coming too.
Dun, dun, dun.
And also, what would you guys like to be remembered for?
It's a hard one. Risk taker. Definitely risk taker.
Yeah, same thing. Action taken. And between us, we want to be remembered as just two brothers that influence everybody, and that if we were able to do it, you guys can too.
No, but appreciate you guys. Thank you for having me here and letting me in your world and your space.
And shout out Golden Blends.
I love to do this thing where I interview the next guest that comes into this interview. I would love for you guys to give them a question. They got to answer it on the next episode.
My question is, how are you going to impact the people that are looking up to you?
Ooh, that's a good one. Thank you guys so much, and thank you guys for watching. It was a pleasure being here with Toyitos Mini Bites. Catch you guys on the next one.